Even without bubble ball boost jump, it still saves like a second and a half. Because disabling the way I'm doing it now is faster than the way Jared did it.
Well,
by like a second and a half.
I make myself a snack, but there's no time!
I mean, enabling the hand. I'm sure there's a faster way of doing it. Like, there's probably a kids route that can be done to disable it. I mean, enable it after kids. But the only way that I had working that was actually fast just misses a sock.
go.
So I'd have to find a way to do it with kids and not miss the sock.
We can't jellyfish today. I'm going fishing for robots. How?
Doesn't Odyssey count as a 2018 game just because it was so close to the end of the year? I thought they I didn't think they divided it by like literally 2017, but like rather late 2016 and the first 3 quarters of 2017. That's not how it works. I know with some things, with some awards they do that. Because it's not fair to grade something that came out like in December. Or, you know, late October in this case. People need more time to critique it. Either way, Nintendo pretty much is... Nintendo's slaying right now. They have so many good games out, it's crazy.
Satisfying. Push, 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 push.
Patches? No, this game doesn't have patches. It's just, you know, just some licensed game. I mean, they touched up some stuff in Xbox, but it's not like they were aware of any glitches and patched them. They just made the audio quality and video quality better.
I should do it again sometime.
No, I know. That's what I know you meant that. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just a licensed game that, you know, they didn't have much time to work on it. All the games, they were all released around the same time. Wow, I fucked up. Whatever. Still faster than my PB. I played early powers yesterday, so I'm autopiloting a little bit. So I don't like playing more than one category at the same time. It's hard. Playing this category is making me better any percent though, I'm sure. It's all the same tricks with some other stuff in the middle. This game is... There are some version differences, but they're not really...
Down.
They're not really like... due to patches. I'm trying to make this, it's hard to explain, where the Xbox version is just well made. The collision detection is a lot better on it. So it's not like they consciously patched anything, but because the objects in the game have more polygons, it's harder to clip through them in some cases, if that makes sense. The GameCube version is very compressed, so it has some bugs like that. I don't know if 100% is the best category, but it's definitely the most skillful category at peak level. I mean, it has the hardest trick in the game. That's already one thing on its list. Well, I pressed the split button, but apparently that's not acceptable. Whatever.
You've just met the Sponginator.
Hardest trick in the game right now is Cave's Bubble Ball Boost Jump. A Bubble Ball Boost Jump is a really stupid trick. It's frame perfect to actually even get the boost, but then just making sure it goes in the right direction. There are like, I think there are 2 pixels where it actually works right now, and they're not next to each other either. There's like a pixel in between, it doesn't work. Just because there's like an object in your way, and if you go right in the middle between the 2 pixels, you hit a cliff and you just can't move. So it's like really precise. Yeah, this is fucked.
I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. Ow.
This is a really bad segment. Goddamn.
Just my size.
Going to the left is slower. I don't usually miss it. Just, you know, I haven't played in a couple of days. Yeah, it's just, it's way slower to go to the left. Going to the right gives you a boost off the building, and it also sends you faster. When it's done properly, it actually looks good. It's a little bit harder because you have to worry about hitting the hot sauce, but it's faster if you get it.
Scavenger hunt 3 years running. Thank you. Ultimate Wedgie experience. Number 1 in the Bikini Bottom. Good.
An optimal 100% run currently, like a 144, is like, that's like the holy grail of this game right now. It's the hardest thing to do.
There's another one.
Like even harder than 56, because it's every trick in 56 except for Fast Nut, with other tricks alongside it. And also Bubble Ball Boost Jump as well, which is harder than Fast Nut by a long shot. So it's definitely the hardest right now. I mean, assuming like the optimal time in this category. I don't think that sub 145 is necessarily the equivalent of a 56 in any percent, or even optimal for that matter, because we haven't done a lot of routing. But whatever the best possible time in this category is definitely the hardest thing to do in this game, is what I'm saying. Whatever that is eventually found to be within like a couple of years or so, when there's like an optimal time for this game, it's gonna be way harder than whenever the any percent optimal time is. So I don't know if a 144 is necessarily harder than a 56. It's just more that the concept of a 144, the concept of doing everything perfectly in a run, is a lot more difficult than doing everything perfectly in an 8%.
There's another one.
It's like 56 isn't really a concept; it's an actual time that you can get. 144 is still kind of like, well, is a 143 possible? You know, probably is, honestly. Eventually, the routing is going to get to the point where we can get a 130. Excuse me, a 143. Who knows?
There's another one.
I thought about some things we can do actually with the hand disable, because with my new Sand Mountain route, we don't actually need to have the hand disabled in Sand Mountain. We can actually disable the hand in Goo Lagoon now, which means that we can do bubble ball boosting in Sand Mountain 1. We can do a bubble ball boost to skip the fight at the bottom of Guppy Mound. This category has so much potential. I mean, bubble ball boosting is already viable in this category. I've been playing it for like 2 weeks. Not even. It's like it's like a baby in the stage of development, and the hardest trick in the game has already been added to it, in theory. This category is gonna be pretty fucking crazy. And it saves a pretty good chunk of time too. It saves like 13 or 14 seconds. So it's gonna be done. We know it's gonna be done, it's just a matter of when. What's up, Dark? Doing some 100% runs with the new route. There's still so much potential to fix stuff, though. It only works on GameCube. Sound glitch is not on Xbox. But it doesn't affect anything, it's just a sound glitch, that's all. The only thing they really did with Xbox is refine the graphics, fix the audio. Yeah. They refined the graphics, fixed the audio, and they organized their files a lot better. That's really it. Or it's the other way around, because they had to compress for GameCube. Wow, I suck. I fucking suck. Really? I'm really this bad at this game. This is actually happening. I just missed this trick 3 times. This is fucking embarrassing. How the fuck did I miss that even once? Fuck. Pretty close, though. Pretty close to a 1 cycle.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy! Oh boy, oh boy!
Really?
You just...
Oh god. Alright, well, that was fun.
robot's left itself vulnerable. Great barrier reef.
By the way, my son of best is messed up, in case you didn't know. It's gonna be messed up until I,
taking a beating out there.
yeah, until I finish a run, get new splits.
The robot better change tactics and fast. Spelling! The old clothesline move. The robot's losing its head. What a shocking takedown by Patrick. Spelling! The old clothesline move. Oh, nice flying, head thing move by Patrick. Wow, I've never seen such an
Is new route faster? Not slower. I rerouted the game to make it slower.
Spelling! The old clothesline
Yeah,
move.
second and a half faster.
Whoa! What an opening for a guy literally filled with openings! Oh, what an uppercut! Nice move by SpongeBob. This match is just about over.
Club Penguin Club Penguin rewritten. Wow, I can't even fucking talk. Club Penguin rewritten. Why does that feel like a mouthful? Club Penguin rewritten. Holy shit. Why can't I say that? It's like a fucking, I don't know why it's such a mouthful. I don't know why. Club Penguin rewritten. Holy shit. And I just got a ledge grab on the picnic table. That's great. That is a mouthful for some reason. I don't know why.
Smells like
How much faster? It's second and a half. But it's, you know, it's better because Bubble Bubble Boost Jump is first before grinding.
Flash. Sponge wearing 5 pairs of underwear coming through. Ow!
That's why well, that's part of why I wanted to do it. But also I felt that it's kind of a long walk to the rock bottom hand zone. The zone by the rock bottom taxi is like really far to walk to. And you know, what do you know, it saves time when you don't do it.
working.
What's up, Jack? Thank you. I'll have one speed run with no glitches, please. Glitching is cheating. How is it skillful if you skip all the game? When I was a kid, I couldn't beat that. I'll bet he couldn't do it either, so he skipped it. It's like, oh man, I just skipped paying 1,000 fucking shiny objects to use that trampoline. Wow. Shit, dude. Unskillful run. Multiple copies of the game at once. What?
Checkers, the king of non-contact sports.
Fuck.
The mem.
Wow, I suck. I fucking suck. No, I'd never. This game's well made. Discrete errors never happen in this game. The only time you'll ever crash in this game is if your hard drive can't load a save. Pretty much. Unless your disc is made like shit. If you have scratches on it. And there is no digital copy of this game. Playing on USB is banned. It's unfair. Yeah, new route. Doing jellyfish fields first, and then rock bottom. and then we're going back to Jellyfish Fields again.
Oh boy, oh boy.
SpongeBob Movie, on the other hand, is a game that crashes pretty frequently. That's why speedrunning it is fucking shit. Well, actually, there are a lot of reasons why speedrunning that game is shit.
I pushed the big shiny button.
That's one of them.
Ah.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Yeah, it's not a very hard game to learn or play at top level. Compared to this game, at least. The beginning of the run has a lot of, like, 2 or 1 frame tricks, but, I mean, they're all, like, in the beginning of the run. There are, like, 2 frame tricks in the middle and toward the end. There are a couple of 1 frame jumps. But a lot of it is just, like, you know, sliding and driving. I mean, people pick up that game, get like sub 140 pretty much instantly. World record is a 132. Which is probably not easy to get, but shit, I almost missed this. But still, like... Red Moss played the game for like a month. And got a 134. So, you know, skill ceiling is not that high. Especially because it doesn't have a lot of, like... The movement's not very difficult, it's more of a trick-based game. It's not a meme game, though. It's not meme status, but it's just not, like... It's like what you'd expect of a SpongeBob speedrun, you know? It's, like, not that hard to pick up and play. The only problems I've seen people have with that game are the people who, like... have 2-hour times and they reset on no cheese, or they do disco skip for whatever reason. Like, if you're new, why would you do those things? Why would you ever reset in the first level of the game if you have like a 2-hour time? You can just hit a button and just walk up if you miss it anyway. I mean, like, Chris is really good at that game. Chris makes the game look good when he plays it, but, you know, generally speaking, it's not hard to get a time that's considered to be good in that game. Autism? You called me autistic? Wow, that's very original. I guess that means I'm autistic, guys. Shit. Acoustic tiles. No. It's like, no, alright. Autism. Autism. That was called acoustic by somebody in my chat. You're autistic. Shit. How much it save? It saves a second and a half. But the real value of it is that you can do a bubble ball boost jump immediately after Industrial Park. So in the future, it's going to help when I reset there 1,000 times.
Sand.
The autistic tiles on my wall.
You've just met the Sponginator.
It's actually the movie world record holder, Chris the Fast. Like I said, you can make a game look good. There are some people who can make games look good, regardless of, you know, like obviously 100% in some spots is really stupid. Like the grinding shit, people still watch it because I'm playing it. Wow. All right. That's why I say 100% is not the best category. You can't argue that. There's not enough real gameplay. Oh my god. Nobody can make Revenge of the Flying Dutchman look playable. I mean, I don't know. We average a lot of viewers when we play it. You think of it more, I mean, that's like, that's like, you know, that's how I feel about 100%. Like, it has a lot of cool tech options in it, but overall, the run is like, not that pleasing to watch, and it is boring in some spots.
Great Barrier Reef!
It's a shame because movie's like really close to being a good speedrun, but it's not really like quite there. It has some flaws. I think 100% is a decent category though. It's challenging as fuck, but that doesn't really necessarily mean it's good, you know? Overall, it's pretty good, I think. It's alright.
Now the robot's taking a beating out there.
There are just a lot of things that don't flow. This category has a lot of like questionable segments right now. It can be made better though.
Now the robot taking a beating out there. What is Sandy going to do to get SpongeBob unfrozen?
The thing is, Chris, like, I describe movie this way. Like, it feels like a 100% run. Movie feels like a 100% category. Like, there's no any percent type category in movie. It just feels like you do so much of the game. It's almost like a 100% run. And then 100% of movie is just abysmal. Like, it's just so bad. Frogfish RTA is the any percent. Frogfish RTA is a fucking stupid category.
Look at that! The robot's made
It's a really dumb category.
One more douse with that stuff, and SpongeBob will be back in the ring. Oh,
I said the same thing about 16% until it actually got cool. This phase 2 really sucked.
That does it! SpongeBob is back in the fight! Oh! That was a doozy!
Thing is, like with SpongeBob games,
Go and around you go.
like when you compare, if you want to call it like a movement-based game or a trick-based game, this game has the movement and it has the hard tricks. Like movie has hard tricks, but like not enough of them. It has some hard ones though. But its movement doesn't really make up for it. So if movie is going to become like, honestly, I feel like something like the Mindy skip theory thing. If something like that happened in that game, it'd be a lot better. Just because like that game's not going to get good movement. It needs tricks. It's a game that needs tricks to be good. Like The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. Without tricks, that game would be terrible. But the tricks in that game are insane, so it makes up for its movement. This game has a nice balance of tricks and movement, but movie is like completely trick-based. But it doesn't have enough like difficult tricks or trick density.
The robot better.
Maybe a little bounce on the old bed. This is where I keep all
Fuck.
my old comic books.
Oh, I'm quick.
Wow, what the fuck? Yeah, it's a lot about consistency. That's why I like top level moving. It's like Sand Mountain. Like it's not, a lot of parts are like kind of like downtime. It just requires a shit ton of focus to get a good time in movie probably. Because even though it doesn't have a lot of like crazy tricks, it's just like if on the slides, if you make a mistake, you're done. This requires focus really. Which is why like a lot of less experienced speedrunners struggle to get good times in the movie. Because it's not really, they don't have the endurance yet. They just, you know, they'll fucking mess up with sliding and shit. Yeah, I didn't like that movement.
Ready for another fantastic
Now, like 100% in a lot of games has a lot of downtime and dumb shit. For 100% category, I think this one's pretty good. But overall, like as a category, it doesn't compare to any percent really as a speedrun in my opinion. Well, it compares, but it's not as good. 100% and 90% are probably the most similar categories in the game. They're the most alike in a lot of ways, but they're also very different too. But yeah, like, this is why when I'm warmed up to the idea of not constantly, like, doing tricks and having hard gameplay, like, when I find downtime and runs less boring, I can see myself eventually giving Movie a try. Because 100% does have a lot of downtime. But this game has so many tricks in it, it makes up for this 18 minutes of downtime. Movie just doesn't have enough tricks in it to make up for it. It's just not like people need to find more shit in it. So like when the floating block skip was found, that was fucking cool. I was like, what the fuck just happened? Alright, this is not a real speedrun. Like when I was routing this game, when I was rerouting it, I thought to myself, like, well, like for what I wanted to do with this game is, I was like, I want this game to actually be recognized as a good speedrun. So I focused on things that were boring at first. I was like, how can I make this part of the game better? You know, it's like, oh, well, ballroom is a fucking shitty thing for a speedrun. Let's try to get that out of the run. And so ballroom was repealed and replaced with one of the best spatulas in the game. So sometimes just looking at the stuff that's boring and stupid can lead you to finding tricks. Exactly, Chris. Like, I'm sure people can find more stuff in that game, and it needs people to find more stuff in it to be a good run. But it has potential. It's just not good right now. The game is busted as fuck. It's not as broken as this game, but it's definitely broken as fuck. I mean, bubble ball boosting is like... bubble ball boosting says enough for how broken this game is. The movement in this game and like the tricks in this game is just limitless what you can do. It's seemingly limitless. It's fucking insane. Like the tasks of this game is pretty fucking crazy. Like an optimized task in theory.
Oh, I'm quick.
Alright, well, I messed up the... whatever. I doubt it. If it does, probably very weak. Because they got rid of the momentum. Well, it still has momentum, but it's not very strong. I'm sure it's been tested as well. Where is this? Hi. Where is this fucking thing? This is ridiculous. Making myself look like I've never played the fucking game before.
Oh, I'm quick.
3 years running. Thank you.
Well, that's the thing about speedrunning. You gotta practice it to get good. Everybody sucks when they first start. Everybody sucks a fat one whenever they start, especially in this game. My God. People really suck when they first start this game. But it's easy to improve once you start. Till you get to the point where it gets hard. I fucked up the Am I 12 years old? I must be fucking dumb. Like, I really just messed that up. I really suck at this fucking game today. Well, cruise boosting takes a long time to get good at. Runners of this game make it a lot easier. It looks a lot easier than it actually is. I am not. What am I doing? Am I thinking? I'm not thinking right now. I need to focus. I'm messing up, boys. I just realized I'm gonna need more shiny objects than I usually get. Shit. This route's so messed up. How many shiny objects do you usually get in Drain the Lake? Like 400? I'm gonna have to go up to 48,000 probably, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go up to like 48,000 probably. So it's not gonna take longer, it's just gonna be a higher number because we started with more. But if somebody wants to be a champ, they can check and see how many I entered museum with and how in this run. And how many I entered with my PB, because that would be like MVP move right there. If you check to see how many shiny objects I had entering in my PB. And how many I had entering in here. Just so we can know for sure. You might save me like 20 seconds, honestly. I can't check, because I have to do this. It's going alright, man. It's a new route. I fucked up a lot in rock bottom so far. Yeah, I really need someone to check, because if I'm just guessing, we can lose our run. Or lose like an extra 20 seconds to dumb shit. It's pretty simple. We do grinding after the first part of Jellyfish Fields too. Just to do Bubble Bowl boost early and save a second and a half enabling the hand.
Good riddance.
That's all. It saves time and it's better for RTA. No, I don't want to know what I stopped grinding at. That defeats the purpose of what I'm asking. Like, the point is that we entered Museum with more shiny objects, so I have to grind to a higher number than I did in my PB. I know how many I'm supposed to leave with the old route. I'm asking how many I'm supposed to leave with the new route. I need to know how many I entered with in this run and how many I entered with in the other run. Just so I have an idea of how much more I need to do. Because I already did Jellyfish Fields. I started with that in what run? I need to know both runs. I need to know the difference between the two.
Good riddance.
You'd have to go into my past broadcasts and check. It's called real-time attack because you can't pause the game and pause the timer when you pause the game. It's real time. Like, you started the game at this time in real life and you ended at this time in real life. Okay, but I need to know my PB too. I need to know how many I started with in my PB as well, not just this. Okay, so I'm like 700 short then. So, I'm gonna do 48,000. I think 48,000 will work perfectly, actually. Might be right on. And so, yeah, so after lasers, we go back to Bikini Bottom. Can this run PB? Probably. Best possible time is not at all accurate, nor is my sum of best. Yeah, we're gonna do another run tonight anyway if this doesn't PB. Even if it does, I still might do another one. Well, I'm saying that even though best possible time is never accurate, in this particular situation it is not at all reflective of anything. Because of the new route, everything's messed up. What's up, Keys? What changed? We moved around some segments. I'm enabling the hand on the jellyfish in the jellyfish fields taxi area instead of the rock bottom taxi area. It's a 1.5 seconds faster. Fuck me. See, if Swinger's Bubble Ball boost becomes viable in runs, we can move grinding like way later. Swingers fucks up the routes so much.
Good riddance.
Yeah, we're going to 48,000.
Good riddance.
The route changed. We're not grinding more, it's just the number has to be higher. I wanted to run it because people wanted to watch it and it has potential. Two main reasons why.
Good riddance.
48,000.
Good riddance.
The route now does Jellyfish Fields immediately after Industrial Park. Saves 1.5 seconds over the old route. Don't worry about watching ads, man. If you want to support the channel, the best thing you can do is sub.
Good riddance.
Doesn't matter if you do it for $5, $10, whatever. But if you don't want to watch ads, like... Watching ads, like, hardly helps me at all. So you don't have to worry about ads. If you can't sub or you don't want to sub, don't worry about it. I'm just saying, like... To anybody else who feels like they have to watch ads to support me, don't worry about it. Especially if you're subbed. Like, if you're subbed, that's all I need. All I need is $5 a month. It's literally all I need.
Good riddance.
What's up, Seraphim? Yeah, dude. 100% is a pretty fucking cool category. Other than this part, but, you know. That's BFBB. It's not a perfect game. No game's perfect, really. Yes, need. Yes, Dino Bros. You think I do this for fun just to get money and spend it on Pokemon cards? I've never owned a Pokemon card in my life. You get what I'm saying, Dino. How do you expect me to survive? How do you expect me to eat and pay bills? Anybody who does more than a sub is like way extra. If you want to support, all you gotta do is sub, that's it. It's like All I need. That's it. And yeah, Twitch Prime's exactly the same. Alright, that was a little bit early. You weren't expecting me to read it? It's my own chat. It's my own fucking chat. You understand what I meant, but you said something to, like, criticize what I said, expecting me not to read it in my own chat. What does that even mean? What? Alright. Fine. Think what you want, I don't care. Sub count is 834, Ash. It's been a slow night for subs, but it's alright. We had a couple of good days in a row. A couple of really good days in a row. A lot of messages do get read. Have you ever watched a speedrun stream before? Compared to most speedrun streams, I read a lot of my messages. How do you know what I'm reading? I read everything. I read like 90% of messages. Just the fact that I don't respond to them doesn't mean that I'm not reading them. Just because I don't respond to something doesn't mean I'm not reading it. So I don't understand what your logic there. There is no logic. What's up, Darnell? Thank you for the $10 sub. For 6 months, it's a silver badge for you. Zoo Week is when we unban everybody in chat. And it's one day where people can do whatever they want. And then, if people don't change their behavior in a day, they can just get banned again. I mean, for a speedrun streamer, I read a lot of messages, I respond to a lot of messages. And I actually give meaningful responses to a lot of messages. I don't just, like, bullshit my responses. You can tell when people read messages and they don't actually listen to what you're saying. If I don't have a good answer for you, I'm not going to fake a response. That's just me. Sorry if you want to watch somebody who does that, I guess. It's only going to be for one day, Darnell. It's not going to be, like, multiple days like last time. Oh, I did an extra one. I didn't real fucking shit. Alright, well. If we are over by 500, well, no, we just have to do 4,800. So I'll just look at my count when I get to Dutchman's Graveyard. This is the first run with the new route, so it's not a big deal if it doesn't PB. Even though my time in this category sucks, so it's still possible to PB in it. Especially if I don't fuck up anything in Goo Lagoon or Kelp Forest. Again, like, that's not what I was saying. I wasn't saying that you have to sub if you watch. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying if you want to support the channel, that's like, you don't have to go crazy. Like, if, like, watching ads and shit, and all the bits and stuff, like, it's all extra to me. I appreciate it greatly, but you don't have to feel, I want people to feel obligated to give all that extra stuff. As long as you're subbed, like, that's all I need. I don't want people to, like, burn their wallets on the stream. It's a group effort, you know? It doesn't have to be all, like, 3 people donating. Like, you don't have to buy merchandise, you don't have to watch ads. Like, don't ever feel like you have to do all that stuff, trust me. It's like, I understand it's a pain in the ass. Only do that stuff if you want to do that stuff. Never do it just because you feel like the stream's struggling or something like that. I want this stream to be fun, you know? As long as you got your sub badge, you got nothing to worry about. Like, you're doing plenty. Doesn't matter what tier you are. It's all good. Don't feel like you're less of a viewer because you don't have a higher tier sub than somebody. Like, it's not... I don't think about that stuff at all. Ultimately, I'm just happy that you're watching, but again, to the supporters, we do have a lot of supporters in this stream. It's pretty incredible for how small it is. We have so many supporters. Wait, what? Did I forget to do something? Hold on. Why was that so far out? I'm kind of scared. Why was that so far out there?
No.
There's a sock. There are 2 socks. No, we have everything in here. That was just very bizarre. Why was the tiki so far to the right? Because I messed up some cruise boosts, but I know it wasn't like whatever.
Oh, I'm quick.
The double jump I did at the start there was autopilot from early powers because I'm used to mashing for cutscenes after doing the hand disable. It's kind of funny. Alright, well, this is fucked. This is absolutely fucked. Why was that a gold split? What? How is that a gold split? I don't understand how that golded. Did I accidentally delete my gold for that? Dude, I don't know. I'll fix this shit when I'm out of the run. Like, what? How did that just... I don't know how that just happened. How did I gold by that much? Like, did my sum of best get messed up? Worse than I thought it was. Like, I fucked that up so badly. That should not have been a gold. It's kind of weird. Like, there was not any gold potential in that segment at all whatsoever. So it's definitely a bug. I have to check on that after I finish. I might as well double check all my segments for that matter, because I'm not really sure at this point if anything in my song best is accurate anymore. Wow, okay, well, that's 40 fucking seconds right there.
Oh, I'm quick.
Yeah, alright, cool. Cool. You know, this category feels a lot faster now because the grinding is later. It's kind of weird how that works, where... You know what I'm saying. The grinding's in a better spot now. Nice. Alright, that was really close to being bad. Holy fuck. Just did that carefully because I jumped in the wrong spot.
Keep. Up. I'm the fastest there is. My time down the slope is unreal.
Alright, this is slow, but it's still fine. We'll be okay, I think. Hope. Oh yeah, this is fine. This is alright. Yeah, we're good. I'm probably losing a couple of seconds just from movement on this final part here. I should really practice it more to find like a more optimized path. It just feels slow. And it is kind of annoying to route because of the hazards. There are so many stage hazards, like if you're... staying tight to the side of the slide is kind of difficult because you're afraid of getting hit. Yeah, this game has a lot of content in it for its time. Ah, I fucked up, damn it. Alright, whatever. At this point, it'd be faster just not to get the cruise boost done. Movie's not AIDS. It's just not that great. It's not as great as people say it is.
I fly.
I just hate how overrated movie is. It's like the most overrated SpongeBob game. It's not the worst SpongeBob game, but it's definitely the most overrated. The most underrated is Lights, Camera, Pants. That's for sure. That game is extremely underrated. Pretty much, movie just kind of like, it took the mechanics from this game that were great and it made it into a new game that wasn't as good as this game, but still with this game's mechanics, people were like, wow, this game's fucking great. But a lot of people who played movie didn't even know about this game. But if they played Battle first, they would have been like, this felt like a step down almost. Referring to movie, by the way. Like, it was a downgrade, but it was still better than all the other SpongeBob games at its time by a long shot, so that's why people loved it. But if they played this game first, they would have been like me as a kid. Like, I had fun playing it, but I couldn't play it for like hours and hours, you know. This game, I non-stop played it as a kid. Also, I see someone subbed. I can't really look right now because this is like one of the more punishing segments if you fuck up. Alright. Sketch, thank you for the 2 months. Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate the kind words, and I'm glad you're enjoying, above all. Thank you, man. You know, I should really start jumping earlier. I should jump earlier. So the sliding back and forth, like, I can slide up and barely touch the Sandman, and then slide back down. That'd be a better way of doing that.
Hey, kid.
And we have Dream, Kelp Caves, Dutchman's. You know, Dutchman's can be like, sometimes you can fucking choke in there. If this run doesn't PB, I'd be totally cool though. It was a really bad run actually. And new route. Didn't expect anything really. My summer best is really fucked up though right now.
Oh, I'm quick.
Wow. That's something that never happens. Wow. I feel like a fucking 2-year-old after just missing that trick. That's pathetic. That's fucking pathetic that I just missed that. That's like a noob level mistake. That is like absolutely noob level. Holy shit. Did Nightbot just ban somebody? What the fuck? Did Nightbot actually just go out and ban somebody? What the hell? Things like out of control. So someone should pardon that guy, right? Like, holy shit. I think Nightbot just went out and banned somebody. It's a sentient being, dude. Just fucking attacked somebody. It's learning. Nightbot is Skynet. Skybot. Terminator. Oh, that's nice. Come on. Alright, this was fucking terrible. This segment sucks. This segment is fucking terrible. I hate this. This is like the worst. Fuck me. What a dumb segment, dude. Fuck this, man. Yeah, the sock thing that I found with the slide jumps. Yeah, you'd have to do fast nut to make that fast. There's so much potential to save time in here. I mean, golding segments. I can probably gold without the loading screen thing. Without loading screen skip, I can still gold. That's how unoptimized this is. Anyway, I shouldn't have used the bubble bash, but it was kind of, I don't know why I did it. It was really stupid. Yeah, obvious potential to gold there. Jakey Pari Chop Chen Chop.
Here we are.
Wow, recovered. That was scary. That fucking ear rape in Chum World was like, I was dying. I was fucking dead. That was so loud. That was so unbelievably loud. I did not see it coming at all. I didn't even see the ear rape coming because the video itself started out like pretty loud and then just got louder. Like usually when there's ear rape, it starts off really low, and then it tries to get you to turn it tries to get you to turn the volume up. But then like when you get ear raped like for 3 hours straight, you're just like, oh yeah, ear rape is coming. When it's not expected, it's like, wow. Dank meme. The little kid screaming. What the fuck was that? I was like, what the hell is this? Oh, that was fast. What do you know? That was fucking badass, dude. That was a total mistake, but it was fucking badass. That is so risky. Oh my god. That's so fucking badass, dude.
Oh, I'm quick.
You guys thought I was dead. That's just like, that's fucking legendary. That's so cool. I messed up. See, even when I mess it up, I still do better when I do it, when I go back down and do it again. That's how I practice it. No, I fucked up. Oh my god. Why? Why, dude? Come on. Why didn't I drown? Why? Come on. It's fucking annoying. Alright, well we got the back. We got the good one second try, so. Go to the right place, please. Can we just, like, get the movements? What's up, Cap'n? This run's terrible, but it's my first run with the new route, so it's expected. Tired of messing shit up, bro.
Hey, kid.
Yeah, because the clip probably isn't even fast. Faceplate. Don't fucking sin feels bad for me. It hasn't been timed. It's way more difficult. There's no reason to do it. I mean, just because it's a clip doesn't mean it's fast. I have not been able to gold this segment doing that clip, so it's probably slow. I do both. I kind of alternate. But I can't seem to get a gold with the clip. And the clip is way more consistent if you get it, because there's no cruise boosting after it. There's makes for a more consistent segment if you get it. And I still haven't been able to beat my time with it, so it might be slow. Not sure. Doesn't really matter, because if it is fast, it probably saves like not even a second. This run's fucked now. That's pretty much through it. It's just there. It'd be pretty funny if this PB is after messing all that shit up. Alright, well, we'll see what happens.
So that's quality. So that's that. That. So that. So that. So that. That.
Yeah, it's kind of overkill. So next time we'll just do 48,000. Wow, get out of here. Get out. Get the fuck out.
The grave.
Oh, this run's so fucked up. Just goes to show how free my time is in this category right now. It's like a joke to beat this time. 147 is free.
Great Barrier Reef!
Steven R112, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Glad you're enjoying the stream tonight, man. Hope you're having a good day. That's gonna lose us time. That's dumb.
Oh, I'm quick.
There are plenty of rips to this game. I might have thrown the PB just now. I have 2 seconds in here. Alright, we're fine. We're okay for now. New route. We made the sample goal, guys. Holy shit.
They don't serve love.
Wow, we did it like 600, 700 times over. Damn, dude.
And here we are, folks, the main event. Barrier Reef of ever-increasing ferocity. The robot better change tactics and fast.
Alright, well. Joeception, thank you for the sub, the GCN Buster.
Will SpongeBob
The
be able
GameCube
to
Buster.
neutralize the giant robot's brain?
Hey, that's it.
Close encounters of the painful kind.
Alright, well. We lost some time.
Say hello to my little bubble friend.
I knew that doing it from the back wasn't gonna work. That was really dumb of me. Alright, well. 148.20. Nice meme. I have to fix my summer best. Let's take a look at the summer best.
SpongeBob, you did it!
What'd he do?
What? Oh, yeah. Oh, my plans. Ruined! That does it. I'm becoming a lawyer. You haven't defeated me yet. I still have lots of robots all over Bikini Bottom. I'll summon them all, and then we'll see. Uh-oh. I'll destroy you. You'll destroy me. I'll destroy you. I'll destroy you twice as hard. Oh, yeah? I'll destroy you +1. Well, I'll destroy you plus infinity. Shut up, you stupid robot. Who are you calling stupid? I went to community college.
We want a Jakey Parry-chan Chan Chop.
Oh, yeah? I'll show you. Come here and fight like a mono.
Well, Plankton, I hope you learned your lesson.
Oh, I certainly did. Next time I'll get it right.
Wow. Alright, we lost so much time in this run.
Ice cream.
I do.
Need I remind you all that there are still robots out there making a mess of Bikini Bottom?
Sandy is right.
Well, I thought she was a squirrel.
I'm being punished. I don't know for what, but I'm being punished.
There's still work to be done out there. Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy wouldn't stop, and neither will I. We can't rest until Bikini Bottom is safe.
Yeah, why? Hold on.
Ready, kids? I can't.
Why did it say that I golded when I didn't get a gold? What the fuck?
Who lives in a
What?
pineapple under the sea? Absorbent and yellow and porous is he. If nothing for nonsense be something you wish.
I didn't get a gold, but I didn't get a gold on the rock socks, but it still gave me a gold. It still said I golded, even though I didn't gold. Like, even on my splits, my time didn't change. Fucking weird. Strange. I'm going again, don't worry, but I was like, what? It said that I golded, but I didn't actually gold. Why? You can just Google them, dude. Go on YouTube. They're everywhere. Alright, well, I have to get my split for Tiki Sock. And then we'll correct the sum of best, which is going to be really bad, by the way. It's going to be a really bad sum of best. Just letting you know. Because the new splits aren't optimized at all. Well, it compares, but it's not as good. Got a 134. Pretty fucking crazy. Dice. It's hard to explain. I've Is a 3-hour time good? No, but if it's your first time, doesn't matter if it's good or not, you can get better. This run was terrible. Just the new route though wasn't much different, but it was kind of hard. It's kind of hard to run. It's kind of hard to run against splits when when you're missing like a bunch of splits, you know. Anyway. Yeah, my sum of best is actually probably like a 142.30 something. I messed up a lot in some of the new segments, that's all. Some of the new segments were just fucked up. Anyway, I'm gonna start a new run soon. Just hang tight while I just fix my sum of best. Well, it's not a new strat, it's just doing the same strat in a different spot.